Hi guys, how you doing? My name is Crystal. Welcome to my YouTube channel. The time is it's 7:29, nearly 7:30 on Monday, December the 16th. I've just come back from walking Max across the Rochester Riverside field. I'm okay. My mood is okay. I do suffer from anxiety and depression, but so do a lot of people, and they carry on, and so do I. I don't use it as an excuse. It just comes on, and I can't help it. And depression can be a serious illness, so I just have to keep an eye on it. So right now I'm alone in my flat with my dog. So I just wanted to tell you about another condition that I have, which causes a bloated tummy. I've watched other videos on here with women that have got endometritis. Basically, it makes you look like you are pregnant. It's a very, very horrible condition, and you can be in agonizing pain. It can just like knock you out. So when I was younger, I had heavy periods and painful periods, and I probably had endometritis. I also used to bleed a lot, which led to anemia. And also when I was pregnant, I've had 4 children, 3 boys and 1 girl. And I got anemic when I was pregnant as well, because when I had at least the 2 of my babies, you get cut when you're giving birth. It cuts you, and I lost a lot of blood and I was anemic. So I believe that I've suffered from endometritis since I was about 14, 15, and it wasn't heard of back then. So my stomach feels like it swells up. You can have a laparoscopy. I was offered that. I went to the Medway Maritime Hospital, and this doctor called Dr. Habib offered me a laparoscopy. I turned it down because I read some of the information about it, and it's not guaranteed to get rid of endometritis. It can come back. Also, my periods suddenly completely stopped after I had a pelvic examination. My periods just stopped completely. So I didn't feel the need because I had heavy blood loss leading to anemia. So basically I didn't feel the need to go through with this laparoscopy. But however, my stomach bloats right up. I don't eat a lot. I'm not a great big eater. Yeah, I know I have a takeaway maybe once every so often around my mum's, and you get women that eat and eat and eat and eat, and they don't put on weight. They're lucky. So endometritis causes pain in the belly and the pelvic region, and even when your periods stop, I mean, it can spread to the bowel and hurt your back and everywhere. So I have been diagnosed with endometritis. It can get painful, and it helps me to understand why I suffer from heartburn as well, because my stomach is like it's pressing on my organs as well. So that's why my stomach is big, right? As for having a fat face, I'm in my 50s, right? And then, when you research things, right, when you get older, your skin starts to sag, right? It sags. Unless you have plastic surgery, which I refuse to do so because I want to be a natural woman. I don't want to be a walking Barbie plastic person. Then that's it really. You get older. Perhaps people want to be beautiful corpses, but at the end of the day, the whole body disintegrates. You can't save anything. So what is the point of spending millions of pounds trying to look younger when you die, everything disappears anyway? So fuck that. You take me as I am or fuck off. That's simple. See what I mean? Giggling stupid women, yeah? You spend a lifetime fluffing up your eyelashes and fucking covering your face in face paint, and it you know, you can't, it's gone. So I'll be me and you be you and giggle all you like. So when I went into the Hospices of Hope, right, I didn't have much money on me and I was looking for maybe another bobble hat for a couple of quid. So I came across this bobble hat and it looked too small for my head. And it was actually a make fat face. And they wanted £5 for a hat because it was fat face. And I came out of the charity shop with about 4 items for just over a £5, which is better than coming out with a hat that doesn't fit my head for £5. There was also selling hats for 20 quid, £20. I mean, people haven't got that kind of money. Well, I haven't anyway, not to spend on a hat. Today's been cool. I've got out of the flat. I went into the cathedral. There were some very nice ladies in the cathedral asking me if I was okay. Because I told you I spoke to a chaplain in there, female chaplain, because I'd had enough. I went out on a Friday to do some shopping. I was looking forward to getting some bits and pieces for Christmas. And everybody was rude and nasty to me. And I mean it. And basically, I walked into the cathedral to get some respite. I'm a woman. And I just felt overwhelmed by the hostility towards me by some people. And I got fed up and I went into the cathedral and I opened the Bible at Jeremiah. And then this chaplain came over to me and she sat down for 20 minutes. And I feel a different person, right? I walked down the high street today. Same sort of like shit was going on. A junkie on the corner of one of the roads. Supposed to be a piss take out of me with a bun in my hair, and I don't take drugs, and I'm not a young woman. I'm the first to admit that. I've never taken drugs in my life. I don't drink alcohol to excess. I might have a Advocaat at Christmas, but I certainly don't get drunk and paralytic and puke up all over the floor. I don't take drugs. I don't even smoke weed. When I was walking down the high street with my son, it was better than when I was on my own, because the street theatrics and these cowardly people that harass people that are vulnerable are nasty and wicked, and when you're with somebody they have to be careful because there's a witness. That's all it is. If people want to take the piss out of me, that's their prerogative, but they're very stupid and silly, because what goes around comes around, and karma will bite them on the ass. And the people that are taking the piss out of me look 10 times worse and are larger, so really. I managed to get some coffee. I scraped some money together. I felt like, you know, the hunched over old ladies that look like my mum, she hasn't rung yet this evening, my mother. I don't think it's a sense of humour. I think it's wicked and evil. And whoever's instigating it is going to get a whole load of it back themselves, because that's what happens. I'm just going to sit here and wait for karma, because I am being tortured and treated like shit and made fun of, and the person that it's actually meant for is sitting on their backside laughing their head off. Okay, be cruel to me. I don't see my youngest son. Laugh when I go outside, whoever you are. Laugh your head off. You'll soon be laughing on the other side of your face. No one could have gone through what I've been through. Not one person on this planet. And fucking not be in a terrible state. Probably in a mental hospital, because I've lost my son. I've lost my home more than once. Every day I'm mocked and humiliated by arseholes that I don't even know and wouldn't want to in a million years. They're just complete wankers. I've got no idea of what it's like to be homeless and fucking lose your child. That's a balloon that's probably gone bang. They haven't got any ideas of what it's like, right, at all. Right, and then they are gloating and laughing, taking the piss out of what you look like when they don't see themselves in the mirror, right? They think they look wonderful, they look awful, because bullying makes a person ugly inside, and that shows outside as well. That's why they look ugly, because they're ugly inside and it comes out. It'll show. These bullying animals, they're thick and they're nasty. Right, what does it take, right, to be nice? Absolutely nothing. Nothing. To smile and make somebody's day. To tap them on the shoulder and compliment somebody. Oh no, they can't do that. They've got to mock and laugh. And it'll cost them. You'll see, it'll cost them a lot by being wicked. It'll show all the lines on their face. Oh, you know what I mean? I'm not a nasty person. If somebody asks me for help, I give them help. I don't shut the door in their face. But that's what's done to me. Shut in my face. Just remember that, right? When you're shutting the door in my face and taking the piss. I won't do it to you. So he's grumpy. He's grumpy. Chihuahuas are like that. He's playing. That is him playing. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt. He's just playing. The thing is, Max has been bullied by larger dogs. And this is what happens when little things are bullied. Do you know what I mean? So I went out for a walk this evening. You could hear doors shutting behind me. Now I'll show you. I go out and all you hear is this. No one going into the doors. I go out of the building. Immediately doors are shut loud. I walk up the road. There's a couple of girls, females, laughing outside the co-op. Sat on a stone cold bench. I sat on the stone cold bench this afternoon while my son was on his phone. A couple of girls, stone cold bench, freezing cold, pitch black. Carried on walking to the field. They were gone by the time I came off the field. Gone. Why do you think they were laughing when I was walking on my own, walking around the riverside? Do you think they were laughing because something was funny? Do you think they were like a couple of characters put there to make me feel like shite whilst I'm outside in the dark on my own? I don't really care, because I've got people I can contact if I feel like shit. About 30 years younger than me, laughing their heads off outside the co-op. During the daytime, I've got my camera. At night, you can't catch them. Oh, I've had people walk past me. Disgusting. Disgusting. There's a smell in here. There's a smell. Cool, isn't it fat? Isn't it ugly? Well, you know, if you turn around to say you're talking about me, you know they fucking are. Oh no, I was talking to so-and-so. I used to go into the pound shop in Chatham, and I'd be happy trying to get some shopping. And they also put things on there. They wear clothing with derogatory things on them. You'll see it yourself one day. So you feel like shit. This is what, when you're being gang stalked. They wear clothing that's got, like, you know, can't explain it. It'll have a pattern on it, zigzags or something. And the things that they smoke smells like poison, and it gives you a headache. Someone put a bit, right, I just do it back to them now. So they'll have a top, which, you know, these Ugg boots. Ugg boots. Ugg is a make, isn't it? U-double-G. And they call me ugly. Right. So they've got their Ugg boots on, and they'll have a t-shirt with something derogatory on the back. Next time it happens, I'll get my camera out and I'll show you that when I go into a shop, they prey on your insecurities. I was in Costa Coffee, and I'm very observant. Now, there was a woman pushing a pram, and she had a top that said Violet and Vile. So Violet, Vile. So I was sat with my son having a coffee, and she was pushing this pram. My mum rang up and said Charlotte was pregnant. And Violet rhymes with Charlotte, well, sort of. Charlotte, Violet. But that's how you pronounce it. Vile. Vile, get it? I'm a very intelligent person, and other people wouldn't even notice what I noticed. And I think it's somebody very, very clever, like a doctor or somebody like university education, that thinks they can, like, read my mind and what I'm thinking. Vile, look, Violet. Went for a walk. Only people with intelligence will understand what I mean. So I've come back from a walk with Max, and I will not be controlled. They can fuck their authority. There's no authority over me. I'm my own person. I'll continue to smile, and if they don't like it, they can bugger off. I am a human being. I have every right to walk on the pavement. I'm not a piece of turd to shit on, and if they don't like it, fuck off. Hope everybody has a great evening. I shall carry on doing my videos, and I will just go into the cathedral if I get so low as I did that Friday where I was fucking humiliated. See you later.